Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about the week that I had, the ups and downs of reselling, because you know what? It was one of the worst weeks that I've had in a very long time. It all started off with Monday and my attitude. My attitude was I didn't want to do anything. I was not feeling it at all. I just wanted to, cover my head and not do anything. So that did not help matters at all. Sometimes when you're having a bad week, it's because of the way you're reacting. And for me, that was part of the reason I had the week I did. Sales are extremely, extremely slow for July right now on both Poshmark Canada, Poshmark US, and on eBay. eBay's still doing okay, but it's a little bit slower. And I expect it to be slower during the summer months because you know what? Yeah, people are out and about and they're doing things and they're not buying necessarily. So it's not a shock. But having my attitude, having very few sales doesn't help. So you know what? I'm trying to think of things to do and I wasn't in the mood to do them. And not one, but 2 cases last week. I don't get cases very often. You know what? Like I think I've had so on Posh US this year, that might have been my second one, maybe. I don't remember, to be honest with you. See, this is how few and far between they are. But I had 2 cases, one on Posh Canada, one on Posh US. The one on Posh Canada, I wasn't upset about it. I wasn't mad about it. The customer was fine and dandy. There was nothing wrong with what they were stating. It was about a pair of shoes. Shoes did not have a size, which, you know what, note to self, always check before I purchase shoes to make sure they actually have a size stamped on them because it just causes too much problems otherwise. But I already purchased these, so I did measure the inside of the shoes, and they actually, on the website, on the brand website, I used their size chart. So they had US sizes, UK sizes, European sizes, and measurements, but the measurements were in centimeters. I don't know why, but that's what they were. I measured in inches and then did the conversion. So I could have very well made a mistake. So you know what? I kind of took the hit. I said, no, you know what? I could have done something with the conversion. Absolutely, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. They're coming back to me now, which is great. When I get them back, I will relist. I am going to measure in centimeters and state in the listing that there is no size stamped on it, but according to their website and the size chart, this centimeters should be the size, etc., and see how it goes from there. So I wasn't upset about that. It was just one of those things. It's like, yeah, you know what? Okay. And I took it, and it didn't make me feel bad or anything. I was just frustrated, The case on Posh US really kind of ticked me off. And it's not that I'm upset with the buyer. The buyer is not being anything. She's fine. She's not being nasty or anything like that. She's just basically saying that the size was not, the size of the actual item isn't the size it was stated in the listing. But here's the thing. The size tag said size 18. It was a vintage piece, and we all know, or we should know, vintage usually runs much smaller. One of the reasons I 99% of the time put measurements into my clothing listings is to counteract the crazy sizes that we women put up with. So in the listing, I had stated in capital letters, vintage sizing, check the measurements to ensure your fit. But I always listed under what the tag says, the size, what the tag says on the size, that's what I listed under. But in this case, I actually went into the custom sizes when I was listing and said size 18, 18 vintage, just to give it a little bit more of more awareness because it does run smaller. And I thought, okay, I'm fine because I've got the measurements there. I've got it in bold caps. She's saying it's not a size 18. And I'm like, you know what? That's why I provide measurements. Number one, that is why I do that. So I am in the middle of fighting that case. I did take a screenshot of my listing where it says in capital letters, etc., and the measurements. And I put that photo into the case review and just said, I very much told, that the size was vintage, check the measurements to ensure your fit. So now we're waiting. They're waiting for some reason they asked for more photos from the buyer, and I don't know why. I'm not sure why. I don't know what photos she put 2 photos in, but they're just 2 photos of the actual garment, not of the tags at all. And there's no measuring, no nothing. So I'm interested to see where it's going to go. I wasn't happy about the case because, again, I'm frustrated. I'm not getting many sales. And it's like, this case, because you didn't read, ticked me off. And I'm sitting here going, if Posh allows this return, I'm going to be so mad. And you know what? You get into that mindset where you think of all the bad things that are going to happen, and it kind of, plays on your brain. And I had to get out of that because it's okay. You know what? I did what I had to do. I think I'm okay. I'm covered. Going forward, I will be going through all my vintage listings and adding words to the effect that vintage sizes run small. I put that actually there. It's just instead of just saying vintage sizing, I'm going to add in runs smaller, check the measurements, just as another layer of protection for me. So, okay, so that's all fine and dandy. There's not been a lot of activity on either Poshmark Closet, like not a lot of sharebacks, not a lot of likes, not a lot of anything, really. I've had a couple of offers, which was great. One, somebody bought something the other day, full price, fantastic. It was a small sale, but it was a sale. I woke up today to a lowball offer on a pair of shoes. I have them listed for $50, and of course there's a little bit of wiggle room there. Someone offered me 15. I'm like, no. So I'm going to counter it. I'm going to come down and counter it at 40 just to keep it going. Even though my first initial reaction was to decline it and just put it away. I won't do that. I've taken time away. I took some breaths and I'm okay. I will counter it. But then you know what? Then I got a decent offer. I had something listed for 20 and they offered 17. Thank you very much. So that's the bright side of it. So that's been my week, and it didn't help that my attitude wasn't there. But I decided that, you know what, I needed some cheering up. I've taken some rests. I've taken some time away. We decided, Paul and I decided, I dragged him with me today. We went to Goodwill today. Do I need to source? No, not at all. I really don't. I have things that I can photograph. I don't need to source. But I just felt the urge to go to Goodwill. I didn't pick up a lot of things. We didn't spend a ton of money, but it was just nice to get away and do some of the fun things for this business. So I'm going to show you what I got. It's not a ton of things, and then we're going to talk about what I'm going to be doing next week. So I picked this up. Juicy Couture little wallet. It's in really good condition. It was only $2.29. So you know what? I'm hoping at least 20 out of that, which would be good. So I picked this up mainly because it's new in bag. It was only $1.49. It's just a cheap Halloween tablecloth. I will either keep this for myself because I love Halloween, or I will sell it for, $10 or $15 maybe. We'll see what happens with that. That one we'll see what happens. I picked up another set of those so the bras, the sticky bras. This one actually has underwire in it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. But this one has underwire because it's actually a size triple D, which I thought was really good. Did pay $5.79, so that might be a bit much. I have to do some research and see how much I can sell them for. I'm hoping at least 25. We'll see what happens. So I picked this up. Now, the reception in my Goodwill here in town, we just can't get internet service. My data doesn't work, nothing works, so nothing was loading. It's really frustrating. But I came across this, and it's a Bishop and Young. It's a size medium. And it's just a cute little romper with the little jogger pant. Pockets. It's got pockets. And it's a little sleeveless one. It's really cute. I did pay $9.79 for it, which might be a little bit much, but I couldn't get the research done. But I thought, you know what, I'll take a chance. I do have to do some more research on it. Some of them were like only $35, but other ones were $50, so I want to double check what I'm doing. Then I picked up this, new with tags. How much did I pay? $2.29. So it's just one of those travel rolling bags for toiletries or jewelry or things you just don't want to get lost. And because it was new with tags, I thought, okay, I'll take a chance. They're not selling for very much on eBay. But again, maybe $20 I'll be happy with. The best thing I picked up, and it's the first thing that I picked up. I did pay $9.49 for it. But this is a little sling bag. It's suede. Okay, where is it? Where are you? There it is. I'll be okay. It is Free People. So this is the Free People Hudson suede sling bag. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. It's really cute. So it's sort of a take on a belt bag. There we go. That's better. So it's kind of cool. I like it. And no, I'm not keeping it. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway. I gotta do some more research. Some people have them listed for $100. Some sold for $75. So I go check my double check my condition, things like that. So, conservatively thinking maybe 50 out of it, which is fine with me. So that's not bad. So all of that did make me happy, or happier. It's extremely hot out here today, so that's not making me any better to do some work. So today I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm filming right now. I'm not going to be doing anything for reselling in that sense. At least I don't think I am. I'm going to take some time for me, reboot, and that way I can start tomorrow, start the week off on the right foot, hopefully with lots of energy and a better attitude. So normally we would go to the cross-border shipper on Monday, but we're not going to because I went Friday. So we're going to go Tuesday, and we're going to combine it, hopefully, with picking things up from an auction. If I win some stuff, we'll know tonight, and then we'll have to sort of take a little road trip from there. So we thought we would do that, make it like a good day of it, whatever. So that'll be Tuesday. So Monday, I absolutely need to get some photos done. I need to get some of the clothing that I have photographed and put away, so that I can start listing a little more consistently this week. So Monday's going to be photos. Tuesday tentatively is a road trip day. That leaves me Wednesday and probably Thursday, because I'll probably won't go to the cross-border shipper until Friday. So it leaves me Wednesday and Thursday to play around with listings and get more things done to get me back instead of, what am I trying to say? Back into the way of things, Friday is Paul's birthday, so if we have to go to the cross-border shipper, he'll come with me. I'm going to take him out to lunch at this really cool restaurant that we've never tried, so we're going to try that on Friday. And hopefully next week sales pick up a little bit, and you know what? I think it's really hard to be motivated when the sales aren't there, but I have to keep in mind that the work I do now will pay off. It will pay off maybe next month or the month after. So I still have to continue on with my work. So that is it for today. That's sort of the ups and downs of reselling for me this week. I know everybody has days or weeks like this. It happens to us all. So know you're in good company. It's not all, rainbows and lollipops all the time. It is nice when it is, though. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. I'm not sure when I'll be back, maybe Monday or Tuesday. If I go to get stuff from the auction, I will definitely do a haul for you on Tuesday and show you what I got, because I'm bidding on some really cool stuff, so I'm excited for it. Anyway, that is it for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.